Hey, beautiful tribe, how are you holding up? How are you doing in your evolution process? Is it coming along nicely or is it kicking your butt? I can say both are true in my case. And I'm coming to you today. I'm Sheea from Maui, which is one of the islands of Hawaii. We have a pretty beautiful conscious community here, and many of you come here annually and plug in to it. And I am so grateful for the things that Spirit has shown me to help me with my evolution. And so I like to share it with you guys because it might inspire you to do the same. I've mentioned before doing plant journeys, which is like a quantum leap for sure. I've been doing roughly around like 2 a month. And there's also a thing called microdosing as well to be supportive of your system, because the plant magic, so to speak, if it's natural, like in the form of mushrooms or ayahuasca or whatever, it has the ability to, get in there in ways that you can't reach usually yourself. And so that's a beautiful way to support yourself to move quicker along the path of evolution. And the other thing that has really helped me is there's these quantum physics patches. Like here's an example right here. This is the glutathione one that goes right here on the body. And there's X39, which is a stem cell booster. I'm gonna call it a booster. That's funny. So the stem cell, it tells your body to make stem cells, so that it's basically anti-aging. And then they just came out with a new one called X49 that actually repairs DNA and your telomeres of your DNA. So that one's really huge. We haven't had a new patch come out in 3 years, and here it is. And it works in a quantum way when you combine it with the stem cell one. So I highly recommend this as a Tantra expert and someone who's a spiritual coach, among other things. This is my recommendation. And if you'd like to, get plugged into it, I have a link below that allows you to go order them online like I did. And it really has helped my body keep up, because especially if you're doing quantum leaping like I am, like through plant medicine and so forth, sometimes the body can lag behind, and it starts to do like what a computer does, where it just starts to go in circles, because your computer's trying to calibrate and like keep up, and it's like upgrading. It's sort of like that, where my body sometimes was like dragging, compared to the rest of me. So that's where these patches have come in helpful for me as well, along with the anti-aging benefits of it, because there's multiple ones that have to do with anti-aging, which I love. And so I just feel a lot better when I use them, and it gives me energy, especially the glutathione one. The stem cell one and the telomere DNA repair one is going to work in the background, so you're not necessarily feeling it. But it's doing some serious work behind the scenes when you're wearing it. So, and they're affordable. That's the main thing that is so exciting about it. And this is quantum physics by LifeWave company. So anyway, I like to support myself as much as I can, and I was noticing myself dragging, and I was like, Spirit, what is it that's going to help me? Because this is kind of ridiculous. I can't be taking a nap every day and be like in slow-mo. So this is what's helped. Another thing that I do is Kundalini Yoga. And this is something my girlfriends have turned me on to. And it was so amazing and so activating, and you feel so good afterwards. I was like, I want more of this, you guys, not just like twice a week. Is like, how can I get more? And we created this 40-day challenge that she came up with, and now we kind of have modified it so it's a little more sustainable, where it's not necessarily every day, but we in the beginning we were getting up at 3:30 in the morning, and now we're meeting, it's like from 6 to 7:30, Tuesday through Friday. Yeah. And it's a combination of chants and movements and breathing exercises. So if you're not necessarily spiritual, you're like, well, I don't really get it. And so think of it as vibrational activation through tone, because there's some basic elements that contribute to energetic activation, and that would be vibrational. It can be through sound, it can be through color, it can be through energetics. And so anyway, Kundalini Yoga is one example where when you do certain sounds through chanting or certain specific breathing methods and movements, it activates you. And it's kind of like inserting the higher frequencies, vibrations into the body and resonating there, replacing the old programs that were inserted. So that's one way to explain it. And I'm super grateful for that. And there are, YouTube channels that offer Kundalini Yoga, and there's quite a range of what that can look like too. Some are a little bit more physical, like a workout, and some are more about breathing and chanting. So, I like it all. And it just so happens the ones that we're doing are kind of less physical, because then that sort of goes into more of a workout. But we do this one at the end, though, that's quite like, my core is so strong now that I have been doing it. And that's powerful. And it has to do with the PC muscles too. So that's all related to Tantra, which is my field of expertise. So it all goes together. I'm going to mention again, I am a red electric serpent, which means that I activate people. So by showing up on this channel, I invoke and activate that you are activated to your next level. Through my voice, through my essence, through the knowledge that I share with you. How's that? Does that sound good? Oh, and so that's why I've been called to show up here. And I also have, well, that was quite the reaction. It likes to pop out of my iPod for some reason. But at any rate, that's what I do with my Tantra, mainly, is activating people to the next level, and hopefully doing a quantum leap, because then it's a lot faster and exciting. And I don't know about you, but I think evolving or ascending is the most exciting thing that I could do right now in my life. It's like my first priority, and to help others do the same. All right, until next time, you guys, and please donate if this is making a difference in your life, because it allows me to show up more for you so that it's sustainable. Aloha.